This is RICKY, the mainstream movie guy. Hey guys, today I am bringing you my Justice League trailer breakdown, and I'm going to do it character by character, just so we can kind of see the ups and the downs of this trailer. And from what I'm getting the same vibe that I feel like most people are, which is it's good, okay, good parts and bad parts, which is not what we want from a Justice League trailer right now. We want you guys have changed everything for the better, and we're going to get an amazing movie. Unfortunately, some of these things still aren't looking exactly like they should. Let's get to that, though. So first of all, let's break down with Aquaman, Arthur Curry, right? So with that being said, Aquaman is a really good-looking character right now. I think his is the movie that most people will be excited for after Justice League, especially because of who's directing it. The guy who directed Last Fast and Furious movie, the guy who's been directing all the, from Conjuring to Saw, all those great horror movies, and he just has done everything good so far. So that's the best part of Aquaman that I feel like. I think his character is pretty fun. I know some people didn't like the dig it part, like, dress like a bat, I can dig it. But it's really, I thought it was done very well, and I'm curious to see how his character is. It looks like he's just going to be an aggressive character, Drago style. So curious to see how that goes. Him, I am excited and hopeful for, though. Cyborg, he wasn't ready. They should not have put him in the trailer. I get why they wouldn't not want to leave him out of the trailer, but his CGI was not ready at all. It looks horrible. It really does. It looks like a dated thing or something that would have been done 10 years ago in CGI. It just does not look good. It does not look realistic. It doesn't look good. But here's one of the reasons why I think why it doesn't look good. One of the biggest reasons why I think it doesn't look good is for the fact that with Cyborg, they should have made him more human. Have one arm be like half up to all the way here, have most of his torso be it with the red light where his heart is and everything. But the fact that they only gave him this for a human part, it makes it look more fake, because the CGI, we're looking at just CGI, and that doesn't look as good as seeing a real person who has CGI then on him, kind of like a costume. Or they could have done a costume and then put CGI on top of it. So like the Power Rangers movie, if you have seen the Power Rangers movie or even the trailers, they had real suits and then CGI was done on top of it. That would have been a much better way to go for Cyborg, and if they did that, then the CGI person that's doing this needs to be fired. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Cyborg was not ready to show yet. His CGI is not ready, and it looks bad, and it made the trailer kind of like, this doesn't look good. So that I would say was probably the biggest downside of the trailer was Cyborg CGI. I think that's a unanimous thing, is that Cyborg CGI does not look good. And again, I think the biggest reason why is because it was too much CGI. They should have had more of a person. If you look at Cyborg, there's been many iterations of him, but I think the best one was where he was more human, from basically, half of the torso or more so the stomach down, robotic, and one arm fully robotic, but the rest, they had more of him to work with. And I think that would have been a much better way to go. The Flash. The Flash is probably the second most contested of this, simply for the fact that The Flash, they have an amazing show, probably one of the best shows on TV right now. If you're not watching it, The Flash show is definitely really good, and it has done The Flash so well. The first two seasons were amazing. Season 3, there's always some filler episodes. That's the thing about The Flash, because it's, it goes on weeks. There's always some filler episodes which are not as fun, not as good. But man, Season 1 hit home. Season 2 hit home. Season 3 is doing a great job right now, and very curious to see how it goes. So that's what this Flash has to contend with. If you've never seen that Flash show, then you have a benefit to kind of get a fresh take on the Flash. However, people that watch DC movies might be watching those shows too, so that's where they have the trouble. Watch it on Netflix if you haven't seen the Flash show. It's a great show, awesome show. So here's the thing. I, for the most part, cannot get into him still for several reasons. One, I just don't like the haircut. I really don't like the haircut. It just seems like too goofy. And I get Ezra Miller had that for, Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, and it worked for that. But in this, it just looks awkward. It looks weird. I will say this though, I'm falling in love more with the suit. I did not like the suit at all in the beginning. I think the Flash suit on the TV show is a much better suit. I get that they're saying he got spare parts from all these different shuttle launches that broke apart, and that's how he's making the suit. But I just don't like it as much. However, I still really, really hate the Dr. Manhattan Lightning. This is from, of course, can't think of his name right now. I just lost it, but the director. Same as The Watchmen and Zack Snyder. And he really is using the same exact lightning effect from Dr. Manhattan from his Watchmen movie. And it definitely just looks too much like it. And it doesn't look as good looking as even the Flash TV show does it. The Flash TV show does it very well. However, I will say this. When he goes into the Speed Force, you can tell it's a different animation of lightning, so that looks a lot better. So that is the best look we've had of him in the Speed Force with that. And he's a great actor. I really like how he's delivering his lines, but after seeing this, especially the police station, if you know the story of Barry Allen, who he was visiting in the police station was his dad. His dad was convicted for the murder of his mom, which we later find out was a villain that Barry Allen's going to take on in the movie. In the next movie, not in this movie, of course. Here's the thing. We've seen that. We've seen that entire story play out on the Flash TV show. Not to mention in comics and other things that scene, I felt no emotion for because I've seen it done better already on the show. And I've seen it played out. And, you know, the guy who did Barry Allen's dad on the show was the original Flash. Done so well. And I just couldn't get into that scene at all. I was like, oh, they're doing that. Like, it just didn't interest me at all. And that's why at the end of this, I really felt like they should have picked Wally West. Wally West, the redheaded version of him, I think that would have been a much better way to go for this Justice League movie. I know most people will think of Barry Allen. I grew up in the 90s, so when you grew up with the Justice League cartoon show, Wally West was and not to mention the comics he took over during that time, Wally West was our Flash. Barry Allen was the original, always hailed as the original, you know, but I grew up as Jon Stewart and Wally West instead of Barry Allen and Hal Jordan. That being said, for this, I think it would have just been better to have picked Wally West for that reason, because we know Barry Allen's story if we watch the TV show, which DC fans would. So we know that story already. We don't know Wally West's story, as in the redhead Wally West, which would have been fresh take, new. He's very comical. Wally West is probably even more comical than Barry Allen. So I thought that would have been really good to see. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think? What do you guys think on the Flash mostly? Because that's the one I'm most interested to see what other people's thoughts are. Batman, probably the best part of the trailer. Ben Affleck is anchoring this movie by far. He is the best part of this movie in every trailer I've seen for it. He's just good. I love that line, "I'm rich." He just delivered it perfectly. And I think he is the best part of this movie, definitely by far, which sucks because he's the one we're getting the most trouble with for the next solo Batman movie and continuing on this DC universe. And if he leaves, we might have to reboot this universe, or, you know, I don't think they're going to do the Nightwing takeover. I think Nightwing is my favorite DC character, first of all. But I do not think, you know, when people think of Batman, Bruce Wayne is Batman. And Dick Grayson taking over just won't have the same. I like Dick Grayson being in Bloodhaven, doing his own thing, you know, maybe taking on the Penguin over there or Two-Face over there, and that would be a perfect movie. Or Black Mask, you know, you can do a lot with Bloodhaven. But that's my thoughts on it. Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman more in this trailer than I did in her own Wonder Woman trailers. I think she's, and obviously this was recorded later, right? So I think she's getting better in her acting. So all her, you know, poses and everything like that, they look better now than even in the Wonder Woman trailer. So I think this is going to be the best Wonder Woman we get out of the three movies. I don't get me wrong, I'm excited about Wonder Woman movie. I'm waiting for advance tickets to go on sale to buy them. But overall, I am more excited for Wonder Woman in this movie, just looking at the trailers. However, fucking Zack Snyder. Really, you needed that booty shot in the trailer and in the movie at all. We're talking about Wonder Woman having her first woman-led female movie, and you end with you have her in this trailer with a booty shot. And if you haven't seen it, just look at any memes about this trailer, and there's a bunch of ones where you see Wonder Woman's booty in the shot, and then you see like a Batman meme like, you know, I think it's not the right time. If it would have been in the movie, great. But why put it in this trailer just because of the fact that we haven't got the Wonder Woman movie yet? But, you know, in the Wonder Woman movie, it's all about not objectifying her, not making, you know, her femininity is just as powerful, and, you know, it's so raw power and from the Amazonian culture, it just everything great about it. And then you put a booty shot. It's just like, it wasn't necessary. It shouldn't have happened, but I don't expect anything more from Zack Snyder. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who was your favorite part of this trailer? Again, mine would have been Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and then Cyborg. Let me know what you think. I really wish they would have done Cyborg better. Like, just more human side, less CGI. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm curious to hear your take on it. What was your favorite part of the trailer? Mine would probably be the I'm rich part. That part just made me laugh really good. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure to give a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel to get all latest news on Justice League, Star Wars, Marvel, and everything else mainstream and geeky. This has been RICKY, the Mainstream Movie Guy.